Hi, Dave Youngquist, Michigan Toy Soldier. Welcome back, and sorry it's been such a long time, to the build of the 1/16 scale Tamiya Tiger 1. Since we've seen you last, I do have the vehicle primed, and I wanted to thank Dave Bordeaux for custom making the mine dischargers for me. They just absolutely turned out beautifully. And I've got a lot of the fiddly bits done, but today I want to show you how to weather the tracks, and that's what we're going to be working on. So you can see that I've already primed and base coated the tracks, painted the tracks a dark brown, and then went over with a Vallejo gunmetal just on the tops. You can see that's done. Then this track has been completed until it actually goes on the diorama base, and let me show you how we get to this end result. First off, I really love using the Vallejo matte mediums. They're already pre-gridded, so they give you a super texture, and they dry very, very nicely and dead matte. So I'm using the dark earth and also the brown earth. So we're going to mix those up. See that? Give this kind of a nice muddy color. Then we're also going to add some static grass. Doesn't really matter what color. So we're just going to shake that in there. And we'll add all of our pigments and dusting effects later, but we want to get this good goop in there. And this technique will also be used to mud up the underside of the vehicle. Now what's cool about this is literally you just spread this mixture into the grooves of the tread. You can see it's already getting this really nice mucky look. And before that sets, just wipe it away with a piece of paper towel. Again, this will be very monochromatic until we go back in with the pigments, and what we're really doing right now is just adding texture. So you see it's a little bit sloppy. That's good. I mean, after all, it's mud. Do another wipe. And we'll finish this off, and I'll show you what it looks like once we start adding the pigments. Now we're going to be applying Mig Pigments, Europe Dust, Dark Mud, and Light Dust. And the way I'm applying those is I'm going to be using some Vallejo matte varnish to work as my fixer. And we're just going to dab a little bit in there and then just start going in with the pigments. You want to be as random as possible here, and of course, you know, you'll get some real nice effects once it begins to dry. Now I will go back over with the gunmetal color lightly because you can see a lot of it's been obscured, but I do like to get that basic color down first. Now there's a lot of different ways to seal pigments. I just like the matte varnish. Again, it's non-toxic and it sure does a very, very good job. And again, just sprinkle these randomly. A little more varnish there. And you can see literally just slopping the colors in there. Random is always better. Okay, now while the pigments and the mediums are all drying, I'm going to go back in with a bit of the gunmetal color. I'm just using a piece of paper towel here, and you can see, hopefully my hand's not blocking everything, that we're just going to brush the top of the treads, of the track, There we go. Now you can see everything starting to pop. Cool. Now remember, these effects can be used anywhere on your vehicle. It's a really great mud effect. And we'll get back to you real soon with the next installment of building the 1/16 scale Tiger 1. It's been Dave Youngquist, Michigan Toy Soldier, on YouTube.